I'm Steve.
Welcome to Two Guys from Rejoice. Today we want to spend a little bit of time talking about what I'll call some current events.
Yeah.
Everywhere we look, it seems like there are folks that are really upset, right? They're really mad. As a matter of fact, we see a lot of hate going around, and often we think about hate as being the opposite of love. But the opposite of love isn't really hate.
Yeah, and it's, Jesus says that perfect love casts out, well, actually, I think John says it, but perfect love casts out fear.
Right.
And so it seems that John's saying that the opposite of love is
Fear.
fear.
Hate is a byproduct of fear. And even if there are things that are really a danger to us, and there are things that are really a danger to us, one of the things that Jesus says is, fear not,
Yeah.
right? As the Father sent me, so I'm sending you.
Yeah.
So get out there, start working.
Yeah, and if you think about it, a lot of the hate we see in the world today, it comes as a result of somebody being afraid of somebody else, being afraid of the future, being afraid of what's going to happen, things that are out of their control. And so when we start loving, we start understanding that God's in control, and there's no reason to fear. And so fear has to go.
It's also important for us to understand that in a real practical sense, love is not something that we feel, it's something that we do, right? Love is a verb. And we see all throughout Scripture this picture of what's it take to please God? Love God and love other people. What's one of God's characteristics? God is love. Whenever we see Paul writing in 1 Corinthians, and he lists out what love is, right? He lists those things, and at the end he says, if I have all this other stuff, if I've got all these spiritual gifts, but I don't have love, I'm just making a lot of noise.
It is the most basic, fundamental foundation for fundamental foundation. I don't know if that's redundant, but anyway, it is the most foundational truth of Christianity.
Yeah, because Jesus says, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love each other. By this will all men know that you're my disciples, if you love one another.
That's right.
The way we treat each other is how we represent God. So our encouragement for you this week is, don't give way to fear. Love those that are around you, and you do it actively.
Love like Jesus.